Inside Leominster is brought to you in part through the generous support of N.P. Crowley Company Incorporated and by Landmark Self-Storage in Leominster. www.landmarkselfstorage.com.
Well, hello there, and welcome to Inside Leominster. I apologize for being late. I keep driving to the old, I don't know, I have this automatic radar like Rudolph. And automatic radar just takes me to the old building every time. And then when I get there, I'm like, oh, no, it's down the street. And then there's a bus, and then there's traffic lights. And then I decide to take a shortcut, take the side street, and there's a bus. And the lights are on. So you know the drill. Anyway. We are live tonight. The name of the show is Inside Leominster. My name is Dean Mazzarella, and I'm the mayor for the city of Leominster. And we're live tonight from 4 to 5. And so tonight we're going to have some fun. We're going to keep it light. We had Santa here last week, and we're going to keep it light tonight. And I have a bunch of trivia questions. And if you'd like to call in, I'll give you a couple of them and see how you do. If you want to do some more, fine. If not, we'll just, you don't have to stay on long. So I'll give you two. I'll give you two, and see if you get them. They're easy enough, and you know why? How I know that? Because they asked me most in my office today. They're asking me most of the questions. I got 80% correct. 80%. So it isn't bad. So if you'd like to answer some of these questions, they're easy. I'll give you a few samples. Piece of cake. 978-534-1626. That's 978-534-1626. And we'll get you on air, and we'll ask you a few trivia questions, all related to Christmas and the holidays. So, yeah, give us a buzz. So we're here for the full hour. And we want to thank Santa and the whole staff here at LTV for helping us out last week. And I don't know how many calls we went through, but, yeah, we did a ton. That was fun. That was fun. It's I think our favorite show of the year. All right, so do you guys want to try them? I'll give you a few samples.
Sure. Let's
See
go.
how you do.
I'll watch Facebook.
So some of them are more difficult than others, but here we go. Oh, okay. In A Christmas Story, what gift does Ralphie receive from his aunt? Do you remember? In A Christmas Story, what gift does Ralphie receive from his aunt? Anybody want to guess?
Carl says a bunny costume.
He's right, a pink bunny suit. So see, these are pretty easy. So I'll read the question, and if people want, they can call in. So I'll read a couple of them, and then you call in if you think you know the answer to any one of them. All right, here comes another one. Finish this line from How the Grinch Stole Christmas. It came without packages, boxes, or... That was one of the lines in The Grinch. He says, it came without packages, boxes, or something else. Buddy the Elf sticks to the four main food groups. Candy canes, candy corns, and what's the other one? Anybody know that? Who was the bad guy Rudolph tried to avoid? How about that one? What's the highest grossing Christmas movie of all times? And how many ghosts are in the classic A Christmas Carol? How many ghosts? Ghost of Christmas Past. Remember? 534-1626.
We have an answer for the first one on Facebook.
All right, what is it?
They're coming in on Facebook.
All right, what is it?
Let's pull it back up. Debbie Padwani said, or Bose. Bose.
Nope.
For the Grinch.
Nope. It came without packages, boxes, or something else. Bose is a good answer, though. In A Christmas Story, what gift does Ralphie receive from his aunt? A pink bunny suit. Buddy the Elf sticks to the 4 main food groups. Candy, candy canes, candy corns, and something else. Caller, welcome to the show.
Hi, Buddy.
Hi. You know any of the answers to these questions?
Elf is maple syrup.
Yes, you are correct. Buddy the Elf sticks to the 4 main groups. Candy, candy canes, candy corns, and syrup. Remember he made all that pasta for everybody for breakfast?
Yeah.
And then what did he do? What did he take? He took that thing big...
Maple syrup.
Maple syrup. And then everybody looked at him like, what? What was that?
Yeah. All right, you have a good Christmas, buddy.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
So you can answer online if you'd like. I'm also doing this on Facebook. Okay, so we do have an answer. Hang on. So the answer to what was Rudolph trying to avoid? Who was the bad guy Rudolph was trying to avoid? And Rob Volpe says the abominable snowman. He's correct. He's correct. So you can answer on Facebook. You can answer on LTV Facebook. You can answer on my Facebook. I will keep an eye on it. And no, it wasn't, Debbie, it wasn't Bose. You're close, though. So try again. It wasn't Bose. What else was it? I'll read the question again. In The Grinch That Stole Christmas, it came without packages, boxes, or what else? Come on, you don't be afraid to come on air. 534, piece of cake. 534-1626. All right, I'll read some more. How many lights were on the Griswolds' house in Christmas Vacation? Have you watched any of those shows where they go out and they have light fights? Have you seen any of those, Bradley? Oh, my word, you got to watch them. They're on, like, Netflix or something. And so they pick 3 houses to visit in the United States, and then they give like a $50,000 or $25,000 cash plus a big trophy. And they go out and and some of these people have like 500,000 lights on their house. 500,000 lights. They have to bring in electricians to wire up so they have proper services to be able to handle the electricity. All right. How many lights were on the Griswolds' house in Christmas Vacation? Would you like to guess? You can guess online if you'd like, on our Facebook page, or you can call us at 534-1626. What's the highest gross, and I guessed this right, I want it on record, the highest grossing Christmas movie of all time? What was the movie? The highest grossing movie, Christmas movie of all time. What was it? How many ghosts are there in the classic A Christmas Carol? Nobody guessed that. Come on. A Christmas Carol. How many ghosts were there? The Ghost of Christmas Past? I know them, but most people think there are only 3. But you're not thinking.
They're going to forget about Bob Cratchit.
It's a fine time to pick a man's pocket every 25th of December. I'll let you go, but come in all the earlier tomorrow. Let's see. No, Miracle on... No, Miracle's not. I don't know. Time Machine. The Grinch wants to answer the question. I don't know. Is he eligible to answer the questions? Donna Fortunato says there are 4 ghosts in the Christmas Carol. How many ghosts are in the Christmas Carol? She's correct. There are 4 ghosts. The ghost of, guys, Carl?
Jacob Marley shows up first.
That's it.
And then you got past, present, and future.
The present, and the future. Did you know that, Bradley?
And the fun fact about Christmas Future is that he always gets depicted as the Grim Reaper.
But he's not.
He's not. He's not formed yet.
Yes. It hasn't happened. The future hasn't happened yet. And that's why Scrooge is given the opportunity to change things. You see, right? Is that right, Keith?
I mean, that's basically the whole point of the story, yeah.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes you just get caught up.
Yeah.
I think the best part of the whole movie is when he wakes up and he touches himself and he feels that he's alive, and he opens the window and he yells to the kid and he says, "Hey, is that goose, that prize goose, still hanging in the window over there or whatever?" And the kid says, "Yeah." And he said, "I'll give you 5 shillings."
Yep.
That's the best part of the whole movie.
Which actually, I'll look and see if I can find it, but it's been going around the internet how much he pays Bob Cratchit in the beginning of that movie, adjusted for inflation. I'll see if I can find it.
And remember, in one of the movies, in the 1938 movie, The Christmas Carol, there's the scene when he comes into the Cratchit is putting coal into the fireplace, but as soon as Scrooge comes in, he starts taking it out. But I always thought that the first Christmas Carol or Scrooge was 1938. It's not. It's 1935, which, if you haven't seen it, is, I think, the better one. 38 moves too quick. They gloss over a bunch of things.
So,
35. Sit down.
which one was Alice the Sims? Is that 38?
I believe 38.
Okay.
Yeah, but there's one that's all black and white, 1935. See Keith, see if you can pull it up. 1935. It's called Scrooge. I don't even think it's called A Christmas Carol.
See what I can find.
But I might be wrong. Just show a little bit of it, and it's really, I think, the best one.
What's your favorite Scrooge? You think that one's the best?
Now that I've seen them all.
You ever seen the one with George C. Scott?
Yeah, it's okay. I like it.
like that one a lot.
But the one with, what's his name? The doc one, it's mostly animation.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's like the Polar Express. Is that,
Disney one, right?
is that, what's his name? The guy that does all those movies there, Jim Carrey or whatever his name, what's his name?
Yeah, Jim Carrey does.
Is he the one that does Scrooge?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
does
It's a little dark. I mean, it's a little dark, but first time I saw it was at one of those Apex theaters there at the Jordan's there, Jordan's Furniture out in Stoughton. It was so amazing because the beginning opens.
aerials.
Yes, and you could see the aerial. That's before drones and everything. You could see the whole aerial shot. And it was like so cool because what they couldn't do live, they could do in animation long before drones were around. So you were correct. You said, let's see. Bartlett was like the 1930s. So for Ghost, Time Machine was right. So you were correct. Did you look this up or did you do that on your own? Okay. So in the movie The Grinch, it came without boxes. This is what he said. This is the finish line, or finish the line. It came without packages, boxes, or bags. That was the answer. In A Christmas Story, what gift does Ralphie receive from his aunt? A pink bunny suit. Buddy the Elf sticks to the 4 main food groups: candy, candy canes, candy corns, and syrup. Who was the bad guy Rudolph tried to avoid? The Abominable Snowman. What's the highest grossing Christmas movie of all times? Nobody's answered that. The highest, it's not Miracle. It's not Miracle on 34th Street. It is not. Well, only because they didn't gross that much at the time. So think about modern days, what movie might have taken in the most amount of money.
Yes, but I don't know if it's considered a Christmas movie or not.
Go ahead.
Die Hard.
No, but you know, when I asked that question on Facebook the other day, I was surprised at how many I said, what's your favorite movie? And people said, Die Hard, for a holiday movie. All right, so we know now that there was 4 ghosts in the Christmas Carol. What did the other reindeer not let Rudolph do because of his shiny red nose? They didn't do something. Remember, they excluded him from something. All right, if you can guess that. Hey, where is Bartlett today? Where is Art?
I don't know. I don't know where he is.
He didn't call in last week either, did he?
Mr. Gerard is either today.
Yeah, where is it? What was the real name of the character Tim Allen plays in The Santa Claus? His real name, Tim Allen. Have you seen Last Man Standing? Have you seen that series? You got to watch it. I mean, it's complete. Whoever the writers were absolutely amazing. So it's kind of like these guys own a Cabela store or a Jell-O Bean or something like that. And the wife and some of the daughters are extremely liberal, and he and his other daughter are very conservative, and they make jokes on both sides. Have you ever seen it, Bradley? Last Man Standing?
No.
Not that I watch a lot of TV, but you've got to watch it.
Yep, I haven't seen that. I'll have to watch it.
It's quite funny. In Home Alone, number 2, what city does Kevin mistakenly get lost in? What's the real name of the character Tim Allen plays in the movie Santa Claus?
These are tough. Some of these are tough.
Let's see. Was she right? Well, yes, you're right, Donna. In the I guess the cartoon, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. What did the other reindeer do? Because of his shiny nose, they wouldn't let him join in any reindeer games. So you get that correct. So there you go.
Yep.
What was the real name of the character Tim Allen plays in Santa? I thought that was a good movie, Santa Claus 1. I don't know about Santa Claus. It's like Toy Story might have been the only one where they could do 1, 2, and then 3. It started to, The Godfather.
Maybe.
They got me at 1 and 2, and then I just said, okay, enough. I've seen it. I've seen it once. 1 and 2. I'll probably never watch it again. Goodfellow, same thing. It's like, yeah, okay, they did 1. That's fine. I watched it. Okay, And Home Alone 2. What city does Kevin mistakenly get lost in? 978-534-1626. In the story of The Christmas Carol, what is Scrooge's first name? That's an easy one.
Yeah.
Easy. What is Scrooge's first name?
I could easily say I know all these answers, but I'm not saying them so that you'll call in. Hey, Keith, can you put the lower third for the number and keep it on there so people can call in?
Yeah, just keep it. Because
We've got an answer on Facebook for the Home Alone question.
Home Alone, the question is, in Home Alone 2, what city does Kevin mistakenly get lost in? The answer is, what does she say?
New York City.
She's correct. Are you Googling these? You better not be, I better not find out Googling these things. She's gotten like 1 million of them already. Where does the Polar Express take children, right? When they load them up, all aboard, where do they take them? In the story of Christmas Carol, what is Scrooge's first name?
That's pretty easy.
There's the phone number. We're going to leave it up on the screen. 534-1626. The old days we'd say,
hard time.
We'd say Keystone.
We'll get it.
All right.
It's coming.
It's coming. What Christmas carol does the Peanuts gang sing at the very end? Do you remember that? At the end of Charlie Brown, they sing a song. They all get together after the whole thing.
I do
about
know
the
that.
tree and the
I know that.
And then they all get together, and you can see their mouths go.
That's
wah,
right.
wah,
Their mouths open
wah,
wide.
Right, and you can hear them singing a song.
Yep.
Okay. Elf. The best way to spread Christmas cheer is. Remember? Remember, he says. He says to. What was the little
Believe it or
guys?
not, I've only seen that movie in bits and pieces.
What?
Elf.
Really?
Only, I've never watched
You got to
the whole
watch
thing.
it. Do you know who the Santa Claus is? Remember, the Santa Claus gets upset because he says, "You're not the real Santa Claus. You smell greasy," he said. Do you know who he was? Artie Lang, the comedian. He used to be on Howard Stern. Artie Lang. Funny guy, Artie Lang. Went through some personal issues in his lifetime. The best way to spread Christmas cheer. Okay. So Donna says she's not Googling, she's working, and she's here watching this, and then she's answering questions as she knows
I've
it.
got one for her.
Go ahead, Donna. You're on the hot seat.
Here he is. In A Christmas Story.
Christmas Story.
What was the neighbor's name?
Rifleman.
They had a bunch of dogs.
Yeah.
What was the neighbor's last name?
I don't remember that. I don't remember.
That's a.
There you go.
There you go.
They had a neighbor. What was his name?
And look.
In the song
here's
Frosty the
number.
Snowman, what made Frosty come to life? In the song 12 Days of Christmas, what is given on the 10th day of Christmas? On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 10 something
I know
something.
that.
Most
I know
people
that.
can only remember the rings. 10 rings
Yeah.
are ringing or something.
It's 5 gold rings.
5 gold
Five
rings.
gold rings.
5 gold rings. 2 French hens, or 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves,
Right.
and a partridge in a pear
Right.
tree. What was number 10? Let's see. Donna says Magic Hat. In the song Frosty the Snowman, what made Frosty come to life?
That was it.
An old silk hat. She's correct.
Yep.
Love it. Thank you, Donna. Donna Dorian. Thank
Since
you.
nobody else has guessed it,
Yes.
I'd like to guess Elf as the highest grossing.
No,
Christmas movie.
no, I was surprised. I actually guessed this wrong because this is what prompted me to ask the question about a week ago. I said, "What is your favorite holiday movie?" And that's what prompted me when I saw what the number one grossing movie was. I said, "That was okay, but I don't think it was the number one." Just
It's
like
a
Mariah
recent-
Carey's song is the number one song ever played or whatever, but it's so overplayed
Yeah, it's
that if I was Mariah Carey, I would have said, "Listen,
That one and Paul McCartney's Christmas
yeah,
song.
and
is-
Feliz Navidad, Feliz Napolitana." But I would have said, if that was my song and it made it so, I would have said, "Listen, you could only play it commercially so many times. You
Yeah.
cannot play it
Yeah, it's definitely
over."
over.
And if you
it's overplayed.
listen to WLPZ, it's all Christmas music
Yeah.
all the time.
But you can listen to White Christmas a million times.
That's okay.
But you can't listen to Mariah Carey.
And Feliz Napolitana
and Paul McCartney's
All I Want for Christmas and Paul McCartney and
wishing you a
Bing Crosby.
happy Christmas
I
time.
can listen to it forever.
Right.
Grandma got driven over by a
Right.
reindeer.
Run over.
If I never hear that song again, that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
But most of the good songs, so let me shift gears. Somebody, Alan Redstone's wife, said that, who'd she say, wrote 200 and something songs. Who the heck? That's what started the conversation. Who was it that she said on Facebook?
I know.
And then I looked it up because I remember Paul Anka is responsible for so many songs. And I said, I
Yeah.
wonder how many songs he wrote, because he wrote, Frank Sinatra was ready to give it up.
Yeah.
He was just ready to hang it up.
Yeah.
And then he got a phone call and they talked, with Paul Anka. And Paul Anka wrote 900 songs.
Are you serious?
And-
How many
and
of
I-
them did he sell and people made famous?
Oh.
Wow.
You know the Johnny Carson theme?
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun,
He
dun.
wrote that.
He wrote that.
He wrote New York, New York.
New York, New York, My Way.
My Way,
I mean,
yeah.
a ton that he could have done himself.
Yeah.
Who was it that she said it? Now I'm going to be frustrated here. White Christmas is
Did
not.
she say Irving Berlin?
Nope.
No.
I'm trying to think of what she said. It was on Facebook, and she said somebody wrote 240 songs or something. I said that's incredible. That's a lot of talent. Then I said
is.
I knew Paul Anka wrote a lot of songs for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And then I thought, let me just look it up, and then I looked, and it was over 900 to write one song. People sit in their basements and their attics
It's
trying to
tough.
come up with one
Yeah.
song. This guy did 900.
It's not easy.
So that's a gift, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
it
that's
sure
really
is.
a gift. All right, let's see if anybody else got them. White Christmas is not the number one
Movie.
movie.
It's a recent movie, you said, or a fairly recent movie.
Yeah. In the story of A Christmas Carol, what's Scrooge's first name? Come on, that's easy.
Somebody knows this.
Yes, you
This
just think
show
it's...
is live right now, folks. It's live.
That's
Call
right.
that number right now.
Call that number.
You'll get right into the mayor, and you can ask him, and as a prize, you get a copy of this show.
Speaking of A Christmas Carol, I found the movie on YouTube.
All right, show us a little bit of it.
And I've also got a trivia fact for you.
All right, 1935.
1938. So here that is.
And then you got 35 too?
He probably doesn't have 35.
I didn't see one from 35.
Oh, look up Scrooge for 1935.
Okay, I will after we do this.
Yeah,
one.
go ahead. Show a little bit of 38.
He's trying to direct the show and look this up at the same
Poor
time.
guy. White Christmas, no, wasn't. The Magic Hat is what made Frosty come to life.
One Christmas holiday movie. So that's Alistair Sims.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Right, that's 1938.
38, right. That's 38.
A slight disorder of the stomach makes them liars. You may be an
That's a good one,
undigested bit of
too.
beef, dot of
That's a good
mustard, or
one.
a crumb of cheese. Humbug, I tell you. Humbug.
I don't know, I still like George C. Scott. But I'm a big George C. Scott fan, so.
All right, I know, and I enjoyed it. I watched this. I watch TV in segments, like
Yep.
10 minutes here, 15, 20,
Yep.
very seldom. So I watched that very first, because I thought, I was just remembering it as the first one. Now let's go to 1935. And remember, they didn't have all the
He's gonna look for it.
technology. Oh, okay.
He's
Then
looking for
look
it.
under, I think, Scrooge. And
Yeah,
so
look under Scrooge, 1935.
Deb says that
or A Christmas Carol,
Reginald Owen
1935.
played Scrooge in the
Yeah.
early 1930s, so that would have been the 1930s version.
Yep,
The
I've
Polar
got it.
Express, come on. I think the reason people aren't guessing these is that it's too easy. They think, no, this is
Maybe.
too
Yeah.
easy. I think
Yeah.
this is the
It could
wrong
be.
answer. Don't be afraid. This is
Nope.
just trivia.
Call
it's
in.
holiday trivia. Call 534-1626. The best way to spread Christmas cheer, the elf says, is by something. At the very end of Charlie Brown, they sing this song. What is it? In the story of the Christmas Carol, what is Scrooge's first name? This is like easy. People are just thinking, nah, it's got to be something a little more complicated than that. And then all the times that people watched the movie, The Polar Express, where did the train take them? The Polar Express took them somewhere.
Wasn't a North Pole. Was
Yes,
it?
it was.
We've got the one from 35.
Sorry.
Polar Express took him to the North Pole.
Forget I said that. People
Forget he
watching.
said it. Fine time. Are there any,
Everybody must be busy.
aren't there
last
any
minute shopping.
prisons?
Yeah, right.
Go ahead.
Where are the workhouses?
1935.
Right. Uh-huh. It looks like the, oh, John Barrymore? No.
We need some volume.
3 boys and 3 girls.
Can I afford a wife?
Yes, sir.
Eh?
So you've watched this
no,
one?
Sir.
Splendid.
Have I any children?
I don't know.
Hey, Bradley, can we have more speaker out
No.
here?
No, sir.
How much am I constrained to pay you a week for your services?
15 shillings, sir.
Ah, be to your interest, sir, to see that you're worth it.
It's,
1935.
you got to watch it. You have to watch
It's gonna call.
the 1935 version. Caller, welcome to the show and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Hello.
Hi, can you hear us?
I can hear you. Yep.
All right. Do you have
right.
answers to any one of our questions?
The Charlie Brown one where
Yeah.
they sing in Old Christmas Tree.
No.
No.
It's at the very end.
No?
That's okay. I got another question for you.
Okay.
Let's see. Finish the
one-
lyrics. Finish the lyrics. I'm going to read them to you. Silent night. What's the next line?
Holy night.
There you go. And then after that, all is.
Calm.
All
is
is.
bright.
There you go.
There you go.
You got it.
Okay, listen.
That's good.
Elf, he sings, you have to sing loud to spread the Christmas cheer.
That's it.
Yeah.
See,
Okay.
isn't Elf I love that movie.
I haven't
yeah.
watched the whole thing.
It's like one of my favorite movies.
Honestly, I was playing with the ornament that talks to me, so I know the answers.
Wow, that's okay. It does.
All
Hey,
right.
you want to try another one?
Okay, shoot.
All right. True or false? Jingle Bells was always intended to be a Christmas song.
False.
That's correct. It was meant to be it was written to be a Thanksgiving song.
Wow.
All right, good enough. See that?
Okay.
Very good.
Thank you.
All right, we got to figure out what was that song they sang at the very end of the Charlie Brown Christmas with Peanuts. They all sang at the end.
At the very end. I know what it is. I think I know what it is. I'm not saying, but I know
And
what
where's
it
the
is.
where's the okay in the and I knew this answer. I don't know why. I knew his first name, not his last name. In Home Alone 2, what city does? Oh no, I'm sorry. What's the real name of the character Tim Allen? What's the real name? What's his real name? in the movie.
In
Tim
Santa
Allen plays
Claus,
Santa
yeah.
Claus. But what's his name in the movie? I guessed the first name.
I can't remember.
All right, that's okay.
I'm a blank.
Let's see. Oh, listen to this. How about the song? How about the song "The 12 Days of Christmas"? What is the 10th day?
Let's see.
All right, and I saw something kissing Santa Claus. Who did the narrator see kissing Santa? I saw somebody kissing
Right.
Santa Claus.
That's pretty easy, folks. Call in.
How many total gifts are given in the song of the 12 Days of Christmas? The 12 Days of Christmas. What is the total amount of gifts?
Wow.
That was given?
That's a tough
All
one.
right. You got to do
That's
some
tough.
adding. I saw Mummy kissing
That's correct.
Santa Claus.
Yep.
Nice job. Yes. Crystal's right. Scott Calvin.
Oh, Tim Allen.
Tim Allen.
Yeah.
You got it. See?
But where did Mummy kiss Santa Claus?
Yeah, where did Mummy kiss him? I saw Mummy kissing Santa Claus under the...
Right.
Okay. How many total gifts are given in the song?
So you got to
12 Days of Christmas.
Got to add that up. 12 plus 11 plus 10.
The Bell That Couldn't Jingle. I played that song. I don't think it was copywritten. Under the Mistletoe. Yes, Under the Mistletoe.
Okay.
Which popular Christmas beverage is also called milk punch?
Oh,
What did the other reindeer not let Rudolph do because of his shiny nose? That was joining the other reindeer games.
right.
How many ghosts show up in the Christmas Carol? We got that. Where was baby Jesus born? The movie Miracle on 34th Street is based on a real-life department store. What was it? Eggnog. You got it right, Jill. You got it right. Jill got it right. The popular Christmas beverage that's also called milk punch is called eggnog.
Yes.
How many ghosts? We did that. Where was baby Jesus born? I said a manger.
He was born in a manger, yeah.
That's not the answer.
But it's not the answer.
The Miracle on 34th Street is based on, Crystal got that one right, Macy's.
Right.
534-1626. And if you want me to, I'll ask you 2 or 3 if you want to call. Nobody wants to call and have their voice on.
I know.
I don't know why. People used to call all
It's
the
like
time
nobody
before.
likes to call people. They text people all the time
Yeah.
now. They don't want to talk.
I don't feel like having a long conversation with somebody, so I'll just text them.
But you can call here, folks. We
Bethlehem,
like
you're correct. Baby Jesus was born in Bethlehem. The answer is not in a manger.
Right. Away in a manger.
Well, we're waiting for a caller. How about I give you guys a fun Christmas Carol fact?
Sure.
Okay.
So, if you recall, and you may have heard it in that clip we played, Bob Cratchit makes a weekly salary of 15 shillings.
Right.
Adjusted for inflation, that's $530.37 a week, or $13.50 an hour today.
Wow.
Wow.
And he was like an accountant or
Yeah.
something. So, yeah, that's
Well, it's kind of a minimum
minimum wage.
minimum wage plus a little bit.
See, in the 38 movie, he actually fires Cratchit.
Oh, yeah?
In the 35, he just gives him the old,
Right.
I expect you want the day off tomorrow. Because he keeps looking at the clock and he says, all right, but be in here earlier
Now
tomorrow.
I'll have to watch these now. 'cause-
And so he still had a job.
Yeah.
In the 38, he actually goes to the house.
Right.
35 is different. So there's
Right.
two
Yep.
different stories almost.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was a movie, I don't want to give it away, but it's a Dickens movie.
Yeah.
And I'd strongly recommend it. I can't think of the name of it right off the top of my head, but it's about it's 2 brothers, and the guy's got a daughter and a son, and they live in a little town. Life is more important to him than for him to spend with his kids and his wife than it is to make a whole lot of money. But his brother is very successful. He's a big-time investor, and he makes a whole lot of money. And and the brother that spends a lot of time with his kids and everything, he dies early. And that's all I can tell you about the story. If anybody knows the name of that movie.
Is it a holiday theme? Or is it, no, it's just.
If you look on the like holiday movies, it comes up. But it's not really a.
When was the movie made? Like, no.
It's old.
Old, 30s?
Fairly old.
Yeah.
Anybody knows the name of it? I cannot think of the name of it to save my entire life. But it's a good movie. And there were a bunch of actors in it. It's not old movie, it's older. Yeah. But there are a bunch of people in the movie that you would recognize. But since I don't watch a whole lot of TV, I didn't know who some of these people were. But supposedly there's it's a good movie. I suggest. Caller, welcome to the show.
Well, hello there, Mr. Mayor and Mr. Piermarini.
Hello, viewer.
I'm not playing the game because I haven't got time, but I just wanted to call and wish you guys Merry Christmas.
Is that Alan?
Yes, it is. It's Mr.
Hey,
Alan.
Alan.
What?
Your wife posted that somebody had written, I forget how many and who it was, songs. Do you remember who it was?
She said hundreds
you
of
want
songs.
me to ask her? We're not friends on Facebook, so.
Are you friends at home?
Yeah. The mayor would like to know, what did you post about how many songs or? Phil Collins.
Oh, Phil Collins.
He wrote 259 songs.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Are you serious?
And then I posted, Paul Anka did 900.
Right. And she said, too, that Dolly Parton did over 500.
Wow. That's amazing.
Imagine getting royalties on all
You know how many I wrote? None.
Yeah.
Stugats.
Stugats, exactly.
Nothing.
Well, it's about time you wrote one.
Yeah, it's about time you sit in the attic for the next 20 years to come up with a song. Notice all the songs, I hate to say this, but all the songs that people write who really put a lot of work into it, they sound the same.
Yeah.
I don't know why. The people that have never written a song.
I have a theory, and I share it occasionally, and it's every song has already been written.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
And every invention has already been invented.
Right.
So now it's just you have to find out, what you need, and it's already been done.
Wow.
You know, they said to Liza Minnelli once, because she's got a beautiful voice, and they said, can you sing Over the Rainbow? And I thought to myself, how cool would that be to hear Liza Minnelli sing Over the Rainbow, being the daughter of?
Right.
And you know what her answer was?
What?
It's already been sung.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's a good answer.
Stop it.
It's already been sung.
And simply having a wonderful Christmas time has already been done. Nobody can recreate that.
That's right. So Mariah Carey.
Right. Well, chestnuts roasting on an open. There's only one person that could ever sing that.
Who's that?
Chestnuts?
Custania?
I'm testing you.
Hey, because they have like internet radio stations now, there are entire internet radio stations that play nothing but that one song.
Yeah, yeah.
And as many times as people have tried to there's certain songs that other people try to sing and they just don't do a good job. Like that song I played today on my morning briefing with Sammy Davis Jr. It's Christmas time all over the world. Yeah. Nobody else can sing that song, as far as I'm concerned.
Right.
It's Christmas time, and it's just not the same.
Yep.
It's like Candyman.
Yeah, but it's like a regular song, though. The OJ sang This Time Baby, and then Jackie Moore sang it later. They were almost sounded like two different songs, same lyrics. But you know what? They were both good songs, sung some 30 years apart. Occasionally you get somebody that writes a song and a remake of a song that sounds good. Yeah. Occasionally.
Exactly.
But for the most part, how can you replicate Frank Sinatra or Bing Crosby?
You can't. Yeah.
But I have not seen, and I'm going to because I saw a little clip of Lady Gaga singing with, what's his name?
Tony Bennett.
Tony Bennett.
Thank you. Tony Bennett. I watched that.
Was it
pretty
good?
Yeah.
See, now that's...
Now he's 90 and he can still sing.
Yeah, but he almost like, it's almost like he's talking and it just comes out.
But
No, he's singing, but
hit.
it's natural.
Right.
You know?
Right.
They were all the crooners. Jerry Vale,
Right.
Yeah.
Tony Bennett. You know, they could sing.
Yep.
Well, listen, I got to go take my bread out of the oven.
Go ahead. Save a
And-
piece for me, will you?
I will. And
Yes.
Merry Christmas to
Merry
you
Merry
and
Christmas.
yours.
Christmas. Say a little prayer for me, Rosemary. Remember that song?
Imagine
Bye-bye.
Bing Crosby.
See you later, Alan. Thank you.
Poor Bing Crosby had to sing
Oh,
White
no,
Christmas.
Natalie, huh?
Bing Crosby had to sing White Christmas 1,000,000 times. Imagine that poor guy every Christmas time.
He's another guy
had
that
to
just
sing
made it sound like
Yeah.
at any minute you could ask him to sing a song and he'd be perfect. Let's see, Wayne Tate is saying there's 78 gifts in the 12 days of Christmas.
Wow.
If you add them all up, you
Do
got
the
to add them
math?
up.
He must have did the math.
He's a math guy. Let's see.
Yep. See if he's right.
I kind of lost myself here. Oh, I'll find it. Maybe it's on here. Oh, yeah. 364 is the answer.
Uh-oh.
364. You got to add them all up. So they start at 12.
Yes.
And then it goes 10. You got to
Yeah,
add them
you
all
gotta
up.
add 10
So you
and
take
12.
12 times 12, and then 10, and then you add 7. You got to add them all up. I don't know. That's the 12 days of Christmas. Let's see. Hark the Herald Angels Sing at the end of Charlie Brown. Remember they
Yes.
all get together. Hark the
That's it.
Herald Angels
Who
Sing.
answered that?
Yes.
Yeah, that was good.
Somebody
Good
answered that. Macy's, Miracle on 34th Street is based on a real-life department store. What was it? Macy's. What are the 2 other most popular names? This is an easy one. Call in somebody on this one, please. Come on. What are the 2 other most popular names for Santa Claus? Somebody
Oh,
knows that.
that's pretty easy.
I get that.
Yeah.
I got it. If I got it. Elvis isn't going to have a white Christmas because he's going to have a blank Christmas.
Right.
There's the number. 534 1626. The Festival of Trees this year was so nice with Louis
good.
Charpentier's collection, the train.
Yep.
We had record amount of trees. Everyone did a magnificent job.
Yep.
It's a little bit, I don't know, I get a little bit of that holiday depression, I think, when it's over.
Yeah.
The music's
Yeah,
not
'cause
playing.
you have to take the trees
take
down.
the trees down. The
Yeah.
I have
auditorium's
some
empty.
slides on this if you want to show people
Of what?
of the festival. of
Go
trees.
ahead. Absolutely. Can we talk over it, or do you have music?
Oh no, absolutely. It's Wendy's PowerPoint. You can control it with the
Oh,
remote.
man, let's
That's right.
do this.
The PowerPoint. We
Yeah.
forgot.
I'm so
There it
caught
is.
up in these trivia
Look at that.
questions. Yeah, we want to thank everybody. And now what happens is we turn City Hall into a winter wonderland. Did you know that?
Yeah.
So once the trees come down, we turn it into a winter wonderland, so you can come by next week, and the trees might not be there, but Winter Wonderland and Louis Charpentier's display will now come from upstairs, and they'll all be surrounding the auditorium. So stop by next week at City Hall to see the Winter Wonderland. Yeah, we start to put out, this is the very beginning of the Winter Wonderland. And look at that, Carter Park.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I think I'm going to take a stroll through Carter Park. Tonight or tomorrow night, I think I'm just going to, it's so beautiful.
It's like, it's a wonderful life. Do it when the snow's coming down.
Now, we're going to take this time, Carl, as we go through this. Is Mechanic Street. So, Nick Preville, he donated these lights and went over
yeah?
and put these up.
Wow.
And did just a fabulous job.
Nice.
You know, he's busy in his own business and everything. And there's Shoreland Farms Light Show.
Yeah.
So every night, they change every day. So you can
They
go up on
change the
Tuesday, when you go on
program.
the Wednesday, they reprogram it for a
Wow.
whole new holiday display. And we got such good
Oh, look at that.
reviews. And there's Santa
Yeah.
and myself and sitting by the fireplace. The public safety parade that was out there last Sunday, 6 hours they were out there. Ice crystals, huh? Isn't that the best? What a beautiful picture. Downtown with the trees across, in front of the woodblock. We'll probably leave those lit for a while.
Yeah.
That's got more of the holiday
You have
flair
to
to it.
decorate that fire.
Yeah. But it's got that winter solstice look, you know?
Yeah, very nice.
Monoosnock Brook was lit up. So I can officially tell you, right? So there's downtown. Monoosnock Brook
Nice.
Walk was lit up. I mean, just lit the whole town up this year.
It's
And
beautiful.
then today we had a visit from the Leominster High School chorus, and they sang so beautifully. And then they sang out in the hall on the second floor, and you could hear these beautiful voices just bouncing off the walls there, and did a great job. And I got to hats off. The DPW built this beautiful skate rink.
Nice, yeah.
You know, we took a stab at it a couple of years ago, and we didn't have all the right lumber and everything, and it was kind of a last-minute thing. And this year we planned it out, and they did just an awesome job. Now we need cold weather. And look at that. Yeah. Talk about a winter sunrise. There it is. Yeah. We've had some beautiful sunrises and sunsets. Nice. So tonight I can tell you, Kyle, this is going to be first. We're going to hear this first.
It's a first. It's a news break.
First. This is
breaking news.
Breaking news. Out of Leominster right now, and all the cameras are playing. So next year, during the holiday season, we are going to brand ourselves. We are rebranding ourselves.
Okay.
Right? We branded ourselves 20 years ago by Spend the Holidays in Leominster.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that.
We are rebranding ourselves. We are going to be called Christmas City.
Wow.
Okay? Well, I think we've earned the designation. Now, we've been working towards this for some years. We had a beautiful concert, a number of concerts at City Hall. Colonial Band was outstanding. Yeah. We had the symphony. I think we've earned that brand. We've earned it. We've worked our way up downtown. I mean, I've been through towns and cities all over New England. And I think we got it, right? Our skating rink is downtown. Yeah. We got all the lights. We have all the different activities that we have going through the holidays, the tree lighting, the parades, the public safety parade. So as of tonight, this is our breaking news. Next year, we will be branding ourselves as Christmas City.
Christmas City. Okay.
So you hit it first.
City.
All right. So the answer to.
I like it.
The answer to, let's see if I can find it. The answer to, what are the two other most popular names for Santa Claus? Saint Nick is one of them.
Yes.
And then there's another one.
Saint Nick.
Saint Nick, and there's a candle named after the second one.
Oh.
All right? What do people traditionally put on the top of a Christmas tree? I said star.
There's two things.
It's not.
It could be. It's not?
It's the other thing.
Wow.
You can give us a call, 534-16.
I almost gave it away.
26.
But you didn't hear it.
Saint Nick, yes, is one of the names. We know where baby Jesus was born. It wasn't in the manger. It was in Bethlehem.
He was born, actually, he was born away.
That's
you
true.
Sing the song, away.
In the manger.
Right, so.
With no.
And nobody came up with the neighbors' names in A Christmas Story.
You might be the only person that knows.
The dogs that came breaking into their house and stealing their dinner. Who were the neighbors? Who knows what their names?
Donna Fortunato got this one right, too. Angels. People put angels.
That's right, angels.
Angels we have heard on
top of trees.
What are you, kicking us out already? Just getting warmed up.
Angels we have heard on high.
Which Hollywood actor played 6 different roles in the Polar Express. The Polar Express.
Yeah.
This person played 6 different roles.
I don't know, but he had a hankering for it.
So the Festival of Trees is wrapped up. Next week, you can come and see the sort of winter scene at City Hall. But you can still go, all right, up until January 2nd, you can go up to Shoalin Farms and turn your radio on to 89.5. Nice. Christmas on Tolman Ave, I think, is going to end the 26th of December, but you should check. And the lights downtown will still be on. The snowman will still be on, so there's plenty to do. We are gearing up for February vacation, which is the week of the 20th. It is going to be like winter get 'em, winter gut 'em, winter snow get 'em, or whatever they call it. It's going to be winter. It's going to be a week full of winter activities, indoors, outdoors, magicians, you name it. We're going to have it. Movies, the movie night when we get all the kids in the boxes and they design them as cars. And we've got so much more happening. Hopefully we'll have some outdoor things and events,
on the common,
all this stuff. So it's also restaurant week. And so that's what's left. There's plenty left. And be careful this week. This is when people get together during these holidays. This is when you spread the virus. We have plenty of masks available. We've circulated to different businesses in town. Stop and get them. Put a fresh mask on. Don't be wearing the same one. if you're at an event, open a window, try to stand near a door, go outside, cook your turkey, eat outside, whatever you can do. Large groups of people, it clearly is a spreader. We're out of time here at Inside Leominster, aren't we? And I want to thank the whole crew here at Inside Leominster. They do a great job every single week. They always show up no matter what. And we want to certainly, right, Kyle? We want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a happy holiday. We'll be back here next week. I'll be doing my morning live update. Even though tomorrow we're closed at City Hall, I'll be doing my morning 9 o'clock update. Yep. And but until then, we wish we could sing you that Hark the Herald Angels Sing, but you don't want me to sing that. So we'll leave it at that. We're out of time here, are we? Are we out of time?
We're out of time.
We have lots more questions to go, but that's okay. What are you supposed to do when you find yourself under the mistletoe? Kiss.
That's right.
Easy with
That's right.
You might
so
want to delay that.
Next year, folks, tune in, same time. We'll be coming to you direct from the Christmas City.
Christmas City.
Don't forget it.
Just remember, next year we will be branded ourselves as the Christmas City. All right, we're out of time here at Inside Leominster. I want to thank you for watching. Remember, the world is run by those who show up. Santa showed up. Now you need to show up. Good night.
Inside Leominster is brought to you in part through the generous support of N.P. Crowley Company Incorporated and by Landmark Self-Storage in Leominster. www.landmarkselfstorage.com